The venerable Mercedes-Benz S-Class is available in no fewer than 12 different models across sedan, coupe and convertible body styles. And for soaking in the California sun, it doesn't get much better than the Cabriolet. The sun pours in. I set the massaging seats to relaxing and unwind. Bring it on. Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. Your half-hour wait time and crowded lanes can't ruin my commute. Power and poise. Mercedes offers V6, V8 and beastly V12 power across the S-Class range, though in the Cabriolet, this 8-cylinder S560 serves as the entry-level model. The S560 ditches the old S550's 4.7-litre twin-turbo V8 in favour of a smaller 4.0-litre unit. But don't worry, the new engine actually makes more power, 463 horsepower, and torque remains the same at 516 pound-feet. I cross the bridge in style in the Mercedes-Benz S560. Emmy Hall. Roadshow power is sent to the rear wheels through a 9-speed automatic transmission. And with the ability to switch between eco, comfort, sport or sport drive modes, the S-Class can drive with many different attitudes. With a heavy right foot, the Merc responds quickly, rewarding me with a subtle growl from the V8. In comfort mode, the 9-speed is programmed more for my grandma's driving style, but things firm up nicely in Sport and Sport Plus. Still, even at the firmest settings, the ride is tuned more for easy touring than speedy turning. Sure, the S560 Cabriolet can hold its own on twisty roads, but at its heart, this car is a cruiser. An optional curve tilting feature can make the car lean in 2 turns up to 2.65 degrees to actively counteract body roll. My test car doesn't have this feature, but fellow editor Antoine Goodwin got a taste of this tech in the S-Class sedan and said, the curve tilting suspension hugely boosts passenger comfort, and I even think it could even help a bit with passengers who get motion sick on twisty roads. When it comes to semi-autonomous driving, Mercedes-Benz is among the best, and adaptive cruise control is just the beginning. Sure, it'll follow a lead car and even bring the S-Class to a complete stop, pause and then get going again, but really, that's hardly the most impressive part. The S-Class system can adjust the speed according to posted speed limits, dropping from say a driver set 70 miles per hour to 55 miles per hour when the signage switches. It knows when a curve is approaching, can recognize intersections and toll booths and adjusts the vehicle's speed accordingly. Lane keeping and steering assist are both on tap in the S-Class, monitoring the road markings to keep the vehicle centered in the lane, even around some fairly tight turns. Lane change assist can steer the car into the next lane, provided the driver signals and the coast is clear. That said, these systems weren't exactly 100% reliable during my test. A good reminder to keep your hands where they belong, on the wheel. The system uses a stereo camera and multi-stage radars to look at road markings, guardrails and even other vehicles to plot its course. However, if the technology doesn't think it's safe to work on its own, it won't. And yes, it yells with a fury of 1000 beeps and red lights when I take my hands off the wheel for too long. Infotainment woes. The semi-autonomous features on the Merc might be top-notch, but the command infotainment system is another story. While the graphics are crisp, the voice recognition spot on and the handwriting recognition quick, the command system loves its menus and sub-menus. It takes 5 clicks just to change the air direction from defrost to feet and defrost. That's way too distracting. A 12.3-inch configurable screen acts as a gauge cluster, while an additional screen to the right of it runs the command system. Emmy Hall. Roadshow. You can access command through the rotary controller on the center console, but I prefer to use the touch control buttons on the steering wheel. A home button, back button and teeny tiny touchpad are found beneath each of my thumbs. Your right hand controls the center infotainment screen, while your left hand works the gauge cluster. It's like having 2 miniature Xbox controllers on the wheel. The aging command system is due to be replaced by the new Mercedes-Benz user experience system with a touchscreen and a less convoluted menu structure in late 2018, and I can't wait for the tech to make its way to every one of the company's products. Thankfully, Command now supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and both are standard equipment. Tech for comfort. In terms of luxury and comfort features, the S-Class obviously knocks it out of the park. That starts with the infinitely adjustable seats, with settings for lumbar support across my entire back, shoulder support and thick side bolsters. Speaking of, those side bolsters are active, increasing in firmness while cornering to give my body extra support. It's the best hug I've had all week. But it doesn't end there. I have the option of 5 different massage functions, and heat that extends far beyond the seats. The center console and door armrests are heated, and Mercedes offers the S-Class Cabriolet with its amazing air scarf technology, blowing warm air on my neck from underneath the headrest. Even when it's 45 degrees outside, I can still drop the top and stay toasty. 27. Looking luxurious with the 2018 Mercedes-Benz S560 Cabriolet. The S-Class debuts a new bit of Mercedes-Benz tech called energizing comfort. Drivers can choose from 6 presets: freshness, warmth, vitality, joy, comfort and training, that customize the air conditioning, active seats, music, ambient lighting and cabin fragrance. For example, choose freshness and the ambient lighting turns to shades of blue and green, the seat coolers turn on, massage is activated and the aircon blows cool air with a refreshing scent. The joy function activates red and yellow lighting with a stimulating massage and plays upbeat music from a preloaded playlist. The training option leads me through my choice of balance and muscle relaxation or activation, directing me to tense and relax certain muscles as I drive down the road. Nothing like a light workout on a morning commute, right? Every surface inside is covered in leather, and this thing is super quiet inside with the top up. Not that you'll want to drive with the roof on, of course. You can drop the S560's top in just 20 seconds, and at speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. A relative luxury bargain. If I were dropping this kind of coin on a new car, I'd probably spring for a fully loaded model. After all, if I can afford the $133,330 starting price, what's another 5 or 10, or 20 grand in options, right? At the very least, I'd be sure to get the premium package for the extra adjustable seats, head-up display and 360-degree camera. The driver assistance package is another must-have simply for the cool driving aids. Audiophiles might also want to consider the high-end Burmester sound system. There's not much else that competes with the S-Class Cabriolet these days. Audi and BMW don't offer drop-top versions of the A8 and 7 series, even if those sedans give the S-Class 4-door a run for its money. Bentley offers a Continental GTC, but that's way more money and not as tech-forward. Does that make the S-Class a bargain? Relatively so. But that doesn't make it feel any less luxurious. Just put the top back and enjoy.